Hey, Redondo Beach, it is that time again because it is mid-October. So if you haven't been following along, it is time for us to go over the September housing market statistics. And Carissa Wright, I'm a local real estate broker and longtime resident of this beautiful South Redondo area. And I have been monitoring 4 market statistics in our neighborhood to get a better pulse on what's happening in our little micro market here in Redondo Beach. Now, I will be going through these 4 items, but first, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you're wondering how the housing market is affecting your personal real estate goals, then please feel free to book an appointment on my personal calendar. I have it linked below. Just hit the book now button and schedule a time so we can chit chat. You can also reach me on my cell phone, which is below at 310-905-5774. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive into our 4 market statistics for South Redondo Beach single family homes. And the first one that we are going to talk about, all right, so number 1 is median sales price for single family homes in South Redondo Beach. This is going to blow your mind, okay? So August, it was $1,960,000. Are you ready? September, $2,605,000. That is a 25% increase month over month for a median final sales price. You guys, this is what the home sold for. We had a 25% increase month over month. That is crazy. Meanwhile, all the headlines are screaming that housing prices are plummeting. Everyone is scared, but not here in South Redondo, quite obviously. So take a look at this graph, and while there are some ups and downs happening, overall you can see that in the last 2 years there is an overall upward trend occurring. This is really important to keep in mind, and this is why I'm always telling people buy real estate. It's really never a bad time to get into the market if you can look at the appreciation that's happening here. All right, number 2, average days on market. So August, we were 19 days on market. September, we're at 10, you guys. It's almost cut in half. So these homes are getting listed and they're going into escrow and getting sold just like that. Big drop. Check out this graph here showing the trend that is happening. 10 days on market is extremely low. Look at how high it was a few months ago. So again, now we are moving into winter months, and as you can see on the graph historically, the market tends to slow over this time of year. So I would anticipate that we do see an increase in the average days of market in the next coming months, but I'm not anticipating a dramatic increase, especially if inventory remains low. Now, let's check out number 3, original list price to final sales price. Now, this stat blew my mind. I mean, the first one did too, but this one also. So we can see here, the month of September, list price was $1,500,000. Final sales price, $2,600,000. That is a 40% difference. So homes are selling for 40% over list price. And what's really interesting is when you're looking at the graph is July and August, the list price was higher than the sales price. But in September, the list price was much lower. However, even with that lower list price, the final sales price still rocketed over, and it even is higher than anything we've seen in the last 12 months. I mean, this statistic is absolutely crazy to me, and I have a theory that I'll discuss at the end as why I think this is happening. Statistic number 4 is current inventory. So how many single family homes are currently in the market in South Redondo? And you can see for the month of September, there were 14, which is a slight increase from August. However, it clearly didn't do anything to the price. Prices were still high, as we just saw. And if you look at the graph, you can see that the low this year was 8 in February and the high was 21 in May. So we're sitting right in the middle there, still extremely low inventory. South Redondo is clearly in very high demand right now. So what is happening here? Why did we see such a shift from August to September? And the reason I think this is happening is I think a couple months ago when interest rates were going up and discussion that there may be a recession on the horizon began, people began to slow down on their home buying and selling. However, fast forward a couple of months, the world isn't ending. Not today. So people began to get back in the market. Things started going quickly. Prices started to go back up again. And people also realized what a little gem South Redondo is. And clearly there's not a lot of inventory here in South Redondo Beach currently. And so that is driving demand and increasing our prices, which is a beautiful thing if you currently are a homeowner here and have thought about selling. Might be a good time. So if you have any additional questions or comments, or you want to schedule time to talk about your real estate goals, whether you're planning to buy or sell in the next day, week, month, or 2 years, please feel free to hit the book now to head directly to my calendar or to text me. Cell phone is linked below. And again, thank you so much for checking out my video. I'm always happy to be a resource to you.